Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Yambo.
Oh,
Yo, what happened with Trigger Dro? Where he at? Oh, I can't. Dro done messed it all up. Look at us. I love this show.
oh, I hear you. I hear you.
All right, cool.
I hear
Let's
you.
start this one more time. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Yambo.
Your boy Dro.
We are the Unlikely Geeks, the sports center for comics, video games, and movie news. Once a week, we sit down and we talk to you about everything that has gone on the last week and tell you guys what to expect for the next week, hopefully. And
No,
yeah, that's what we up to today.
yes, sir. Hey,
What's up?
go ahead and tell them what happened to you today. Just go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Usually ask me what's going on with me. We're gonna do that in a second, but go ahead. What happened to you today?
I got into a little accident.
Let me see. Hold on. We didn't see that.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on, get
yeah.
closer.
I got my little thing.
Oh,
You know,
damn.
got into a little accident. A car T-boned me as I was making a left turn, and yeah, my car is completely totaled. I'm completely fine. Some backaches, and my hand was bleeding, whatever. But I'm okay. Everybody and my
Have
mama.
you have you been in an accident like that before?
No, no.
Okay, then no. Yeah, you said your back. It's gonna hurt more later.
Yeah, listen, everybody and my mama has been telling me that the next 3 days are going to be horrible for me. And listen, once a year, about maybe once every 5 months, I go to the gym and I work out hella hard. And then for the next 5 months, I'm sore. So, like after the gym, I feel amazing. I'm like, yo, I can take over the world. I feel like The Rock. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And then the
yeah.
next day, I feel like shit. So that's what everybody's telling me I'm going to feel like. Again, everybody's like, you're in shock. You got adrenaline running through you. I got out that car. I was chilling. I'm like, that's crazy. I can't believe I'm not going to play Crimson Desert when I get home. You know what I mean? That was my
Yeah.
first thought. You know what I'm saying? So the other guy that hit me was yelling at me, pissed off, like, yo, what you doing? Like, you got in the way, whatever. I really didn't. But we'll handle that. Let the insurance people handle all of that. But yeah, no, so far so good. I got a little seatbelt bruise on my
Yeah.
abs.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what I had. I had that shit on my chest, on my ribs.
yeah.
Yo.
Luckily,
And then
luckily, I had my seatbelt on though for sure.
we had to go to physical therapy, gotta get that done for insurance purposes and all that.
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I drive a Mazda CX-50, or I drove a Mazda CX-50, and both of the passenger side doors were completely destroyed, like to the point where I put my hand in the hole and I grabbed a bag of chips that was still in there that I never opened, and I saw the bag of chips through the door because the door was like open. I just grabbed it and it was perfectly fine. I started eating them. The lady saw me. There was a passenger by, and she saw me do that. Was dying laughing, and but so those doors were completely destroyed. But if you looked at it from the driver's side, the doors were fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all the impact happened on the outside, not on the inside. So it didn't push in. Cause, knock on wood, God bless all of that. My son sits on that side of the car. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the fact that he sits on that side of the car and that was the side that got hit, but if he, like I said, if he was in the car, he would have been extremely fine because the way both doors got impacted. If I showed a picture, you guys would be in shock. But
Yeah.
I 100% stand by Mazda. This is not a sponsored, but an endorsement. Get you one of them tanks. I used to sell those cars for 5 years, and I used to sell it on being the safest car on the road. I only heard word that it was the safest car on the road. It got awards being the safest car, but I can tell you now by experience, it's the safest car in the world. I'm telling you, those two doors are destroyed. Look like you chewed a piece of gum and you looked at it. You know what I'm saying? Like the molars, you can see the molars, but on the inside it looked perfectly fine. The airbags deployed, none of them hit me. Uh, you know, and then the first thing I did was came and record for y'all. So we got to make sure that Unlikely Geeks does not stop, can't stop, won't stop. That's how it works.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. We blessed out here.
Man,
It's gonna take a
man.
lot more. It's gonna take a lot more than a Sprinter van to take out Yambo. Um,
Yeah, fucking sprinter van too. That's crazy.
yeah. God bless, man. I appreciate all the love, everybody. I'm telling you, people have been. I didn't tell too many people, but people were telling people who telling people. So my phone's been going. It's been
Yeah,
active.
Bobby wrote me. Bobby was like, "Yep, I got in a car accident. If you ain't know."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to tell Dro first. Dro was like Molly, the third person I told, because I was like, the show might be postponed like 20 minutes. Dro was like,
Yeah.
Dro called me immediately like, you gonna feel it. You still want like you? I'm like, we still doing the show, bro. It ain't nothing stopping the
Yeah,
show.
I'm more on like make sure you get the insurance stuff done and
Right, I did
everything,
all that.
so
Yeah, we did all that
you can
at the place.
maximize the profit of what you need.
It's not even about that. Like, honestly, if I get nothing, just pay for me to fix my, like get a new car or pay the medical bills because everybody told me to do the medical. The medical people were like, "Nah, you good, bro. Like, you don't got nothing wrong with your head, nothing wrong with your body. You look good. You just fat." And I was like, "I know," and yeah, that was it, bro. All good. All good.
I'm like, damn, my hand hurt. I need physical therapy for my fingers. Like,
Nah, it was the hand was bloody. It looked like I got into a big fight, big fight. I don't know, y'all can see that, yeah. But that's my stomach. I ain't showing you my abs, but yeah, that's all bruised up.
that's gonna start turning, but that's gonna start turning crazy. You gonna turn green. I'm telling you, bro. Them bruises I had are all over my body from the seatbelts.
Yeah, yeah. And the lady was like, your
Crazy.
seatbelt's supposed to go on your hips. I'm like, but you understand I got a fupa, right? Like it goes on my belly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what happened. But I'm alive. I'm here, and I appreciate everybody tuning in to Unlikely Geeks. I don't have a way to drive around no more, so then they told me that the insurance that I got doesn't pay for no rental or nothing. I don't get a loaner car, so that's what I get for being cheap.
That's why you got that. You got that Puerto Rican insurance. That's what it is.
I got that cheap insurance. I was like, listen,
hey, trust me, I got you. I insure you.
you get an accident, I'll give you $10. Whatever. So, yeah, bro, it's all good. Everything happens for a reason. What have you?
Dog.
And listen, hold on, real quick. That happened on my lunch break. I don't take lunch breaks. I work from 7 to 4 nonstop. Today, I felt hungry. Today, I had to go pick up, some extra stuff. I was like, let me do this in the daytime so I can have the afternoon to go straight home. So I took my 30-minute lunch, drove to a spot 15 minutes away. Bow. Didn't even get to eat.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Well, speaking of life and death situations.
Right.
Speaking of life and death situation, I seen Project Hail Mary.
Oh, word. And Joe immediately wrote me, was like, you might not like this one. He loved it.
Because I gave it like an 8, a high 8.
Okay.
High 8. It was some parts on there where it was supposed to be. It's already 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be. They cut it down. It was supposed to be 3 hours. And even then, like I said, they should have cut down a little bit more because there was some parts on there, bro. When
Dragon.
It's when homeboy and he meets so and so, and there's a whole bunch of character build. I ain't trying to spoil it. It just came out. A lot of character building. It's too much character building. It's about 7 people in the movie, so it's like, I liked it. It's good. I say you wouldn't like it because I don't know if you really like the science-y movies when they start just talking gibberish.
Right.
That's why I was like, it might throw you off because it's long, and then there's some gibberish in there. But also, bro, like I love movies where it's like an action sci-fi thriller, but it's also some humor in it. Not comedy. It's not a comedy movie at all, but there is humor in it. They do crack jokes in it between people and other things in there, and it hit. All the little jokes hit. Everybody in the theater liked it. Yeah, it has some parts in there where I was like, damn, it's finna have me crying. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe next week we'll talk spoilers, but definitely some parts on there when I feel like I was gonna tear up.
I gotta go. Yeah. I've been trying to watch Ready or Not 2. That one came out. What's the other one that came out with ZZ something? Like She Kills or She Will?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to see both of those real bad. But now I don't have a car, so yeah. Oh. I'll Uber over there.
I'll come abduct you and then we'll go to my AMC.
Let's go. I'll go to your AMC, bro. It's all good. But yeah, no, let's get straight into the news. We missed last week. I actually, behind the scenes, I tried to record an episode by myself. It came out to like 40 minutes long, and I did not like it. The energy just, it wasn't the same. The topics were good. I had good conversations with myself, but something was missing, so I just threw the whole episode away. Yeah.
Yeah, but you do good when you're doing the game stuff.
Oh yeah, but playing. Listen, I've dropped 3 episodes
I
of
count
Crimson
that.
Desert.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We didn't do a podcast episode, but I count you doing the.
Yeah, I
the
tried.
streams.
Yeah, I definitely did to try to make up for it. So we did 3 streams of Crimson Desert, about 2 hours each. Incredible game. After that, I have played another maybe 10 hours, and I didn't stream those. I just was downstairs chilling. The game's 100 hours. You don't want 50 episodes of 2-hour episodes of me playing this game. You guys don't really want that. So, unless you do, let me know. But
People do.
Yeah.
That's what people do. That's why it's so popular.
the game,
Tyson not is very popular.
the game is so good, bro.
All right, we gonna say that. We saving that. That's our main topic.
All right, we'll talk about that later. The game
All
sucked.
right. All right. Speaking of Hollywood, we're gonna start talking about Hollywood movies.
All right.
Spider-Man trailer came out.
Right.
Let me just throw out this info before we talk about it.
All right.
The trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day made history as the first ever film trailer to surpass 1 billion views, achieving this milestone in just 4 days. Released in March 2026, it garnered over 700 million views in the first 24 hours, shattering previous records held by Deadpool and Wolverine and Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer.
That sounded
So you check.
that sounded plagiarized as hell. Who'd you steal that from?
I ain't stealing from nobody.
that sounded good.
Nobody that can't sue me. But yeah. But hey, a lot of my info finna be,
He just straight from the source that we're not sourcing.
yeah,
That's
we
how it works.
sourcing. This ain't no, they can't sue me. All right.
I hope not.
You seen the Spider-Man trailer? What did you think of the Spider-Man trailer?
Oh no, it looks cool. Everybody's, I see memes about it already. I see people, freaking out. Zendaya got a new boyfriend, or maybe Jane got a new boyfriend. You got Scorpion in that bad boy. Freaking the Punisher. Like they showed a lot, but they didn't show anything. You got the Hulk in there as Bruce Banner.
That's a good point.
So they showed a lot of nothing, but everything they showed was still good. Like you got to be able to see, and we know there's some scenes that we've known because they leaked the production. So Spider-Man floating around, blah blah blah, or swinging around, whatever.
Sadie Sink, they didn't have her in this trailer.
They did. People are saying that
people little hints in there may have been her.
Yeah, people are saying that could have been her.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Boy, my boy, floating
head.
I did my little review. It's on our page. Go check it out. Review on the go reviews.
That's on TikTok right now. I don't know if it's
overall.
Yeah.
Like 500, 600, 700 views or something like that.
Oh, I didn't check.
Up there.
I haven't checked, but for sure.
But just to finish it off, I liked it. Yumbo knows I'm not watching any more trailers though, so I don't need to know. I'm not gonna find out what's really happening. I'm not watching any more Spider-Man trailers. I'm excited. I liked it. It looks good. It looks different. It's Daniel Destin Cretton.
Yeah.
The guy from Shang-Chi and what was the other big movie he did? I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, finna be a good movie. I liked it. I'm ready for Spider-Man to actually be in New York. In the other movies, he was in San Francisco, DC, outer space. He was everywhere but New York City.
Right.
So I'm excited for this. Punisher's in it. Daredevil got to be in it. The Hand's in it. So
do you think, listen, all right, that's why I want to talk about this. In the trailer, they show Spider-Man up here in the tippity top, the Hand looking in different directions, like someone looking directly in front of him, but there's nothing there. Do you think that Marvel has edited the trailer again? The same way they did with the Avengers?
Definitely. I just know it's not the Hulk, because what fucking ninja is going to try to go up against the Hulk? Because the Hulk is supposed to be in this movie.
Yeah.
But definitely somebody. If it's Jean Grey, I can see it. Jean Grey fighting or...
The reason why I ask is because I thought after what happened with the Avengers movies and Endgame, there was like a law saying that Marvel is not allowed to edit a trailer with stuff that is not actually in the movie. They can't just add a character or not add a character because they added the Hulk in that fighting scene and he wasn't in the fighting scene. You know what I'm saying? And people were
Yeah,
mad
when it
about
was
that.
running through the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I thought there was a law,
Nah,
like
no,
a
no
law.
law.
Really? You sure?
No law. Yeah, no law. Because everybody's having the same conversation about who they hiding, who's in that
I,
part. Everybody having the same
but
conversation.
I feel like nobody's talking
New
about that.
rock stars would have said. New rock stars would have been like, "It's a law."
No, there's something. There was a rule, a law, something with.
Niggas want a pinky promise, and pinky promise get broken all the time.
Yo, we won't do it again. I'm sorry.
I swear.
That's crazy. All right, bet.
All right, let's move on. The Dune trailer also dropped.
Oh yeah,
Did you check that out?
I did. I'm
don't
not
like Dune, do you?
I don't love the Dune. No,
It's another sci-fi movie where it's like you gotta listen, and
yeah.
I'm going falling asleep in every one.
I have. I think I have. Honestly.
Golly.
Now I want to play the game, the Dune video game, but that's an MMO game, and probably nobody plays it no more. So I'm just gonna play Crimson Desert.
I love Dune. I put a post on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, Pedro Mendoza, Chris Yambo on there. Also Unlikely Geeks. Follow us on there. I'm gonna start tagging our page now with stuff like that. I know I ain't never thought about that.
Right.
But yeah, I put a post on there. I said, if Dune 3, to me, this is my opinion, not nobody else. If Dune 3 is as peak as Dune 1 and Dune 2, I am putting Dune above the whole Star Wars.
He did say that.
I love Rogue One. I love Andor. I gotta thank for the Last Jedi. I love Star Wars. I watched all of them. I'm watching Clone Wars. I gotta watch Bad Batch. I don't watch everything Star Wars except for those two animated shows. I'm getting into it now. But yeah, if Dune 3 is as peak as the first two, I'm putting it above Star Wars.
Oof, that's a tall thing to say.
Star Wars ain't touch me, pause, as Dune has.
Big pause. But yeah, no, for sure.
And then, so the next trailer we're gonna talk about is the one that came out yesterday, Moana. Did you see the Moana trailer?
Whoo, Moana, bro. What was that?
So bad, bro. So bad. I think you know what? The trailer's not bad. It's The Rock. It's just The Rock.
Yeah,
bro, it's like you're not the main person, but you're like the sidekick, and you throwing the whole thing off. My God,
that wig looks crazy.
So bad.
Yeah. No, listen. Everybody was like, "Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this?" And I've gone to post left and right saying, The Rock ruined his reputation with Black Adam. Not just with critics and audiences, but with Hollywood themselves. The way that he tried to overtake the DC universe, the way that he was like, it's me or nobody, the way it's like, I'm bringing back the real Superman. I don't care about Shazam or none of this crap. Because they hired him originally to play Black Adam for the Shazam movie. And then he's like, no, I'm The Rock. If you're going to use my production company, we're going to make a movie about me. So he did all of this stuff. And when that movie flopped, it ruined his reputation real bad. To the point where
Zack Snyder and them everything went bad. Everything went downhill.
To the point where now he has to go back and be in the next Fast and the Furious movie, even though he does not want to be. He said millions of times, I would not do it. But because Black Adam was so bad for his reputation, not because the movie was sucked. He was trying to stranglehold the entire Hollywood system. And he ruined his reputation that way. He did it to himself. So now as he has to be like, yo, I need this money. People aren't really left and right looking at me no more. I got to be back in Fast and the Furious because I know that's going to make me $1 billion. I got to go. We got to talk to Disney, see if we can run this Moana back so I can make this live action money. And let me go and do some dramatic stuff with Smashing Machine because then I'm going to win me an Oscar and then I could get my reputation back because I'm going to be an Oscar winner now. You know what I mean? So all of this is crisis control. This movie should not have been made so soon. They still have to do Tangled first. They still got to do The Princess and the Frog. Like if they really were going in order.
Just announced the Cinderella live action about the stepsisters.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Just announced it like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But they've already done Cinderella. They've done Beauty and the Beast. They were going in order, like when they came out originally. But he's like, no, I need this to be done because my reputation needs it. Even Jumanji. I don't know. Is Jumanji on the list of stuff we're talking about?
No, because
Okay, so let me mention it. Jumanji got moved to a week after Dune and the Avengers. That is intentional as hell, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Avengers and Doomsday are gonna go back and forth. Number one in the box office. Number one in the box office. Number one. So if you're putting Jumanji 4 the second week, you know for sure that's not gonna be number one. So then they can use the fact that, oh, well, we came out after the two biggest movies of the year. That's why we weren't number one. Because if they put it any other time, it would still not be number one.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put it in November. Like,
because it would no, bro. Because it would still not be number one. And if they didn't have the excuse of the Avengers and Dune being the reason why it's not number one, then it's going to really prove that Rock has no power. This movie is going to be a bad look for Jack Black, a bad look for Kevin Hart, and a bad look for The Rock. All three of those guys are like a little bit lukewarm right now when it comes to they're not at their peak anymore. None of the three are at their peak.
But them keeping it in December is worse than if they would have just put it early.
I don't think so. No, because if they put it in November and it still was not number one, what excuse do they have? They don't. But if they put it in December and it's not number one, their excuse is the Dune movie and the Avengers made it so that way they're not number one, but they would have been had those two movies not been here. That is going to be their excuse. I guarantee it, because they're gonna pop up number 3 or less. There could be another movie that comes out of left field that is going to get bigger views than Jumanji 4. And it sucks because I did like Jumanji. I like all of those actors, but I'm telling you right now, that movie came out next week, freaking Hopper could still be number one, and nobody would go watch Jumanji 4 would not be number one. Or whatever, what's the movie that you just saw? Project Hail Mary would be number one, and Jumanji would be number 2. But that's not as good of an excuse as, oh my goodness, Avengers beat us. Dune beat us. So to be able to say, yo, we lost to Dune and the Avengers, that is intentional. That is strategy, because they are trying to save the reputation of The Rock. Guarantee it. Put my money on it. 1,000%.
Either way, it doesn't matter if that bitch in December, January, February, March, you knew you was coming out the same year as Doomsday. You're not gonna be number one at all.
Yeah.
At all. So
yeah, if they were gonna drop it, they should have dropped it like in January of this year.
Next year.
Well, they could. Yeah, they should have. I
think they finished it. I
yeah.
them shooting.
They should have done it. They should have released it a long time ago. To hold it for December is only for the reason that I'm telling you. That is it. There is no other reason to have that movie move to the date after the two biggest movies in the entire year come out. Plus Grand Theft Auto 6, bro. You're not, and Crimson Desert is a shit. You're not. This movie is not going to be number one at all ever. Maybe in DVD streams or something when kids watch it.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, is it Disney? Is that a Disney movie?
Jumanji? No, I think it might be Universal or Paramount or something.
Yeah. So they losing.
Yeah,
they losing that. All right, moving on to other stuff.
Dro is the worst with this. He's horrible with these transitions.
There's no trend. Something that The Rock's not in.
Finally, right?
Daredevil. We're gonna jump into Daredevil is tonight. Daredevil's tonight. Did you watch season 1, Daredevil?
I didn't finish it, no.
Oh man.
I mean, look, I got all the time in the world. Now I'm in bed. I'm supposed to be on bed rest for the next day or two.
My boy bedridden.
Yeah, they talking about my man. Listen, bro, I went back to my job to go pick up my laptop that I left, and they're like, "Why are you here?"
You crazy
they're like,
right now.
"What are you doing? Why are you here? Like, you should be home. Like, you just got into a car accident. Chill out." And I'm like, "Bro, I could work from home. Why would I take days off when I could use those days off for Grand Theft Auto 6? Listen to me. I put in that November 19th to November 24th, I'm taking that entire week off. And then the 24th and the 25th, or the 25th and the 26th is Thanksgiving and Black Friday, and which we're off. And then Saturday and Sunday. So, and I'm doing that. And the reason why, Grand Theft Auto.
When it come out?
November 19th, my aunt's birthday.
Okay.
But now,
I thought it was October.
No. It comes out November 19th. It's my aunt's birthday, which is why I already told her happy birthday today, because I'm not going to talk to her that day.
How you tell happy birthday today and the game don't come out till November?
I was like, listen, I'm not gonna see you that day, and we're not talking. So happy birthday now.
People was calling you today.
Yeah. My aunt called me, so I was like, hey, you know what? Happy birthday. She's like, what you talk about? I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you on the 19th.
Wanda?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's her birthday. But I think I might be in Tuscany. No, not Tuscany. That's Italy. I might be in Tustin, Arizona that day.
I was like, when the fuck you going to Italy? Tell me. I want to go. The fuck? I can go.
No, I will be in Arizona. My job. Yeah, I might be in Arizona around that time.
I'm trying to take all the trips.
Bro, listen. My job is like, yo, do you want it? Yes. Do you want to go? Yes. You know.
Tucson, Arizona. What was that? Tuscan.
Tucson. Tustin. I thought it was Tustin.
I just got what you were saying. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, Tucson's dope. Arizona is, bro. Go and up the mountains. It's bro. It's so nice in the mountains. When you going?
It might be the 18th and the 19th
of November.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's gonna be cool. You gonna be good. I was about to say Arizona get hot, boy, hot. But the mountains is nice, bro. It's different up there. They got elks, bro. It's different, bro. It's different. I love. If I can move anywhere, it'll be Tucson or.
I thought it was Colorado. I remember when you were trying to move out there.
Oh yeah, back in I was a little younger back then.
Yeah, he made me cry. He's like, bro, I'm leaving Tampa. I'm gonna move to Oklahoma. What is it?
Oh, we was finna move, bro. All we could have just threw something at the board and we was gonna leave. Bro, we was even thinking about Chicago. We was looking at apartments, bro. You could get a nice high rise downtown apartment in Chicago.
Yeah,
like penthouse type shit in Chicago, looking over the water. But it get brick out there. I ain't trying to be out there during the winter. But yeah, I was gonna move anywhere. Right now, it's Katy, Texas is the spot. Outside of Houston, it's like how Tampa they got Brandon, Riverview. So Katy, Texas is like the outskirts of Houston. So nice, bro.
I heard Houston got a lot of problems out there. But anyway, let's get back to the stories.
I ain't say Houston. I say Katy. Katy, the white girl. All right. But yeah, Daredevil comes out tonight. You gotta watch season 1, bro. You gotta finish it.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. So it come out tonight. For the resubscribe to Disney Plus because I don't have Disney Plus right now.
Yeah.
I'm finna resubscribe to that. News came out today. I guess they trying to jump on the backs of Spiderman news. Marvel's trying to get all the news out today as everything's getting big. They released the schedule of the episodes, and the last episode is a week before the one shot. The what do you call that?
One shot is what they call it in the Marvel movies, where they had like the little, like a special like short film, like
special presentation.
Yeah.
So the special presentation of the Punisher One Last Kill. That's the title came out today. The Punisher One Last Kill. It premieres May 12th. The synopsis says, as Frank Castle searches for meaning beyond revenge, an unexpected force pulls him back into the fight. I think it's just Kingpin. I think Kingpin's is gonna.
No, it says unexpected. You're expecting it. It's gonna be Iceman. Like it's just so random.
Yeah, because if anybody knows, if y'all seen the Punisher movies or y'all read the comics, his whole family was murked. His wife, his son,
right,
his grandma, his mama, his auntie, his dog. Everybody died in Puerto Rico when it comes to that first Punisher movie. They was in Puerto Rico. They got murked. Everybody died, and then Punisher, that's why he's the Punisher. He's killing everybody. Not everybody, but all the bad cops and crooked cops and everything. So, yeah, I wonder if somebody comes back that he thought was dead.
Yeah, it's unexpected. So it could be a Ninja Turtle for all we know. But one last kill. Is he going to die at the end of this? The Punisher.
No, because you got Punisher going back. You got it. Spider-Man. He's in Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Spider-Man comes out. When does Spider-Man come out? After.
Like July. Yeah, July.
Okay.
That's the other day. Marvel's. This is year. DC had last year. Yeah. Supergirl come out this year. The Lanterns. It's like a light heavyweight bout, but we got Marvel got John Jones, and he win all his fights. So, I'm excited for Daredevil. I'm excited for Punisher. My girl loves those shows. She binged Punisher without me. The other one,
Oh,
The Netflix one. She loves
oh
it.
no, that's
So yeah, we're gonna watch Daredevil tonight. So dragging on with the Marvel news, Wonder Man season 2 also got confirmed today.
which they
Did you
don't.
see Wonder Man?
Yeah, I saw Wonder Man. They don't do that many what like season twos with these shows. They didn't do.
This
Uh,
one was they. So the thing with this, right? This is why it's so big news. Not because it ended up being a good show, is that they announced this as just a one off.
right.
It wasn't supposed to be. It's like now if they do the Punisher, the show that's coming out, and all of a sudden they're like, oh well, you know what? It did so good. Let's do a whole series. This was just supposed to be one season, and that's it, leading up to Doomsday Secret Wars. But the show was so good. The show didn't even have no, it had some fighting, but it had no superhero fights. It had no boss battles. It didn't have no big explosion. It had one explosion, but it was due to mental issues.
Right.
Um, but the show was so good, bro. Nobody thought it was gonna be that good because the sign of when a company drops all the episodes at one time, it's usually like,
Yeah.
oh, we don't trust it. Why get y'all hype every week if y'all ain't gonna like it? Just
It's
here, have it.
it is the Jumanji 4 idea, you know? Just
So that's what they did. They dropped all the episodes, and it ended up being a banger. It ended up being
it
a
was.
great show. The two of them, I just screenshotted the photo of all the names, so I remember. Um, Yahya Abdul Mateen as Wonder Man and Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery. Yo, them two right there went crazy. One of my favorite scenes was just them in the diner. They were just going off of their favorite lines in their old classical movies, and they were
Right.
just. I'm like, bro, I wish me and you was in LA, bro. If me and you was in LA, bro, we'd be popping, bro. Um, yeah, man, I'm very excited for Wonder Man. Are you excited?
Yeah, well,
Or you gotta be excited.
I'm
Just
not.
how
Yeah,
you feel?
I'm not too
How you feel?
excited. I'm not excited, but I will watch it. Wonder Man was really good, but again, I'm not the Marvel. I slowed down on the Marvel stuff a long time ago, so it's not all that to me. But yeah, I'll watch it.
We cranking back up this year, bro. I'm about to do I'm about to rewatch all the movies.
That's
Get ready for
crazy,
Doomsday.
crazy.
I already told my girl we doing it. Um, Now my niece lives with me, so I'm finna have we already watched Iron Man, so we
Mm.
finna watch Hulk and
Nah,
go through it.
me and my son. Well, let me don't switch. Me and my son, we've been watching like old movies. I've had him watch Rush
Mhm.
Hour 1, 2, 3. We watched
Oh
White
yeah,
Chicks. Listen, I made him watch White Chicks because that movie came out when I was 10. So I was like, let's see if the
that's the age. I keep telling my niece the same thing. I say when you turn 9, 10 years old,
with these
Gil gonna
PG
show you
13. Yeah,
everything.
these PG
He
13
gonna show
movies.
you.
Nothing rated R yet, but these PG 13 ones, that's the move. And when I tell you how much he was laughing at Rush Hour 1, bro, it was
Yeah,
like the funniest thing he's ever seen in his life. But the jokes he was laughing at were all of the like, what are you little
the
Chinese
racist
guy? Or
shit.
yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
that was most of the jokes. Yeah.
It really was. But he was dying. Like he had never heard these jokes before. I loved it. It was super fun.
Shit, Jackie Chan even said the N word in that movie.
He did. And that my son died laughing. He's like, I know he ain't supposed to say that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a different day, different times back then.
No.
My favorite part when on Rush Hour is the bloopers. When
Yeah.
you got did you when Chris Tucker is on the phone and he's like, who you think you got? Hillary Richard he's like saying every name but Chelsea Clinton. Who you think you got? That was the funniest shit to me, bro. Yo. $300,000. Who you got? Who you think you got? Hillary Clinton? Bro, Rush Hour is the shit,
It
bro.
was so good. Like we gotta watch Rush Hour 3 next.
Bro, there's this movie I just found out about probably a couple. I think I told you about it. It's Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
no, I've seen so many movies growing up, and I missed that one. And Damon Wayans and Adam Sandler like my top 10.
Right.
Bro, I seen that movie. That movie's so hilarious, bro. It's another one of like buddy cops. One's a cop, one's a
I,
bad
I
guy.
love I love buddy cop movies. They gotta do more of
Bro,
that. That's a
oh,
segue. That's a segue. They
what we
gotta do
say?
they gotta do more of those. They gotta do more
Hey,
buddy cop
hey,
movies.
good catch, good catch.
They gotta do
So I
more of
start
those.
thinking about all the memories of, but yeah. Speaking of buddy cops,
There you go.
Marlon Wayans and Keke Palmer will star in a new romantic action comedy, Ride or Die. The film follows a robbery detective and a narcotics detective who bond as they investigate a case together. Yo, Marlon Wayans and Keke Palmer know that they have to, even though Marlon Wayans already got it, he already got money, he already got classics. But I feel like it's like a new renaissance because scary movies coming out. He wants to do white chicks. He knows he's like, let me maximize profit right now.
To make the
Keke
movies that I
Palmer as
want to do.
well,
Yeah.
because Keke Palmer was in the movie, well, not last Friday. What was it called? The one with her
Uh,
and
yeah, SZA.
SZA. That movie, and then she got a movie coming out called
Yeah, the new one that's coming
Bootleggers.
out. Yeah, that one look good.
Bootleggers, not bootleggers, something like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Boosters, the boosters. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yo, they can't do no wrong. I'm excited for it. It said a romantic action comedy. So I wonder if it's them two
Being
being
romantic.
romantic.
And yes, and that might be the where I have a problem with it. Marlon Wayans is 55 or 59 or like he getting up there. Keke Palmer's in her mid 30s maybe. I mean, she might be our age. That's a big gap. And I think Marlon wrote the movie. So if he wrote it and was like, yo, I really want to like talk to Keke, that's a little weird. Maybe. That's
I
what.
feel like he was just trying to find like the like
Yes.
I want to say like the actor the
Funny.
she's naturally funny.
Right.
So I think after a while he was like, you know what, Keke got this movie already out. This movie coming out.
She just did something with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, she's in a whole bunch of interviews and she's popping right now. She on a high. So let's keep it going. You know.
Yeah. But to be a romantic, like I don't know, I got that off when somebody else in the comments said it. I started thinking, I'm like, you know what? That is kind of crazy because that there's like a 20-year gap there. And did he write this movie intentionally knowing he was going to cast her, or it just happened to that she was the best actress for the part? So we'll never know.
Most likely like now, bro. You know how I mean. Motherfuckers ain't.
No, bro.
I think she might be like more like little sister to him. He old.
But not in a movie. You're not kissing your little sister in a movie.
He's just acting though, and it's also like just going back to what I said. The best person that fits it is also funny. It's not trying to be funny. Because I love the last Friday movie. I think that's what it's called.
No, the one that she was in, it was called
Next Friday.
No, bro. It was the name of that movie.
The day after Friday or something.
No,
the
bro.
day after last.
No. God, people are
it was
screaming.
Close.
People are screaming at the screen right now. One of them days, bro. One of them days.
One of those days, not Friday.
One of them days. And they're coming out with another one of them days. That's coming out.
It should have been called First of the Month because that's what it was. They need to pay rent.
And that could have been a working title. But one of them days was a good one. I
got more information about the plot. It says,
go ahead.
The two mismatched detectives are forced to work together to track down $1 billion cachet of stolen opioids that threatens to flood the streets of Chicago. Wow. All right. So it's like Bad Boys meets Mr. and Mrs. Smith meets like hopefully, one of the Marlon Wayans movies.
Ride or Die is it kind of sounds like Ride Along. Well, obviously it does because they both say ride. But I was thinking of it like that. Like, okay, you're going to have a buddy cop movie. Like, except this time they just add the romance instead of Ice Cube and Kevin Hart.
Yep, Bad Boys.
Right. And I love buddy cop movies. I could watch buddy cop movies all day. You got everything from Lethal Weapon to Rush Hour to Bad Boys to...
Even Project Hail Mary was kind of a buddy...
Oh, was it?
Buddy movie.
I might watch it for that because I love buddy cop movies.
We should have go in the afternoon, bro. Get some sugar, bring a coffee with you, bro, and just stay up. It's not parts in there where you'll fall asleep. I just feel like if it don't catch you in the first 20 minutes, but they do a good job. It's like I ain't spoiling nothing. This is not spoiling. I swear I'm not spoiling. Instead of doing, all right, this is the problem, and it builds up, and then he goes in outer space. They cross it, so it's him right now in outer space. As the timeline goes on, they do flashbacks of them saying like, "Hey, this is what's happening. We need your help." So that's happening during the movie as him trying to do what he's doing in outer space.
That's because it was based on the book, and that's probably how the book was written. One chapter here, one chapter there, one chapter here. So
yeah, and they did a good job at like the end part was really good. The guy that wrote back to talking more Project Hail Mary, because I had a whole section of it, but I took it out. Um, the author of Project Hail Mary is thinking about doing a part two because the way this ends, he could you gotta give us part two. I mean, I like shows and movies that sometimes leave it and then that's it, and it just leaves to your imagination like, oh, this could happen or this might happen.
Right.
But he's like, you know what? If y'all want a part two, let me write this. Let me write this book. I already probably he probably already has notes and stuff and what he could do.
That's cool.
Um, so our next topic of the day. Hold on, my bad. I'm in my photos. We're gonna move
Disney
on.
has
Disney. Oh yeah, you have it.
Yeah, I got it. Disney has canceled their deal with OpenAI. They plan to invest $1 billion into the company and let Sora have access to AI generated videos of their characters from Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars. Now, that was the plan. They pulled out, which made Sora now go out of business, and they just shut down forever. So that happening is crazy because people have been using Sora to like make movies and AI little commercials. I seen realtors that I work with on a daily basis use Sora as like, hey, have a video of me selling someone a house, but saying something funny here and showing them the pool or whatever, and it looked just like Homie. Like the Sora stuff really looked like the person that they were trying to do.
When it
It just
when
did
it
not
comes to that
sound right.
when it comes to that though, I don't know if that's your friend, but I feel like that's cheating.
No, I had to take him off of social media because of a bunch of other shit. But yeah, it was kind of like cheating. But also,
Cause you making up you selling something. You can be like, oh, have me selling this big ass mansion with these rich people. You ain't did that.
but that's what it was. But that kind of stuff would be cool because, I mean, I would have loved to use it. I didn't use it. I should have probably, but it would have been nice to put Sora and be like, hey, talk about, you know, the new Marvel movie, and then write a script of what I would really say. And instead of having to film myself, make sure my hair's right, make sure the light's good, and just do that for TikToks. You know what I'm saying? Like the show would be the
Yeah.
show, but to have used that, but I think they charge for Sora, and also people really, really don't like AI. So I ain't trying to put too much of AI and Unlikely Geeks together in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't use it. But now nobody could use it. And that was good technology. Like it was pretty far performing. Like people really looked like who they said they were. You could tell what was Sora made and what wasn't. But that was part of the fun. I don't know. We lost it. Most people are really happy about it. I don't care left or right. Are you happy about it? Did you see a lot of Sora videos online? Oh, you're muted. Oh, Dro's gone. No, no, nope. Dro's gone. So we're gonna keep
Yeah.
talking. Oh, there we go. I got you. You're back.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I don't like it.
You don't like Sora? You don't like that they canceled Sora?
I don't like Sora at all. I don't like how it look. I don't give a fuck when nobody saying, oh, they got Tom Cruise and Ben Affleck. I'm not Ben Affleck. Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. Yeah. They fighting on the roof or they got Wolverine fighting this person. Man, that shit looks stupid, bro. Like until they refine it and actually use it as a tool instead of replacing actual CGI artists from doing their thing, I'm not with it. I'd rather like, okay, let's fix this cloud is fucking it looks weird. Like stuff like that. Little details, but let's not I don't like how it looks. It looks messy. It looks
Yeah.
sweaty. When I see them videos, all them
Yeah,
videos like they sweating.
because they look plastic. It looks like me
Yeah.
right now. I promise I'm not Sora, but that's
Nah, it's
something.
just
That's something
and
Sora would say.
also with me, what I notice nobody says, right? How realistic all these videos is. They got people talking the same way. They sound the same. In their eyes, you could tell it ain't no soul in the eyes, bro. If you look at those videos, bro, the eyes ain't moving or flint twitching or just like the little details in the yeah, it's like, bro, not even like that, not even like wax dolls. It's just something when you watch those videos, it's like it's not real. It's not. It's the eyes, bro. The eyes get me every time.
No, my dad would send me videos, be like, "Yo, this is cool. Look, you should buy this.
Yeah,
You
my
should go
dad
here. You
too.
should do this."
That's what's fucked up.
And I'll be like, I reply back, I'm like, "AI, dad, don't stop it."
I sent my dad photos of me. I was at the fair and I'm going to the on a cruise in May, right? So I was like looking up. They have like 80s night on the cruise. So I was looking. I was chat GPT and like me and like certain outfits, like 80s outfits to see what I might look like. And I had one with the neon sweatband. It looked like I was gonna go work out in the 80s. Had the whole get up, everything. Got the pouch. I sent it to my dad to be funny. He's like, "Oh hell yeah, son! I like the outfit." He ain't not, he don't think about AI. He didn't know it's fake. I ain't even say nothing. I was just like, yeah, cool. I had one where I was dressed like Run DMC. I had the hat,
Yeah,
chain, the glasses, and it looked so real. And he did not have no idea.
that's funny.
It's bad. It's bad when it comes to people that could get fooled, especially the older people. They don't understand that shit.
No, my mom and dad sent me a picture, a video, or a link. It was like, "Chris, we want to get this for your son for Christmas. It's the most realistic looking robotic dog in the world." And you look at the video, and it's a real dog, but also it's AI made, but it's a dog. Like nothing about it screamed robot, but it was like, "Oh, it's a stuffed animal." I'm like, "Mom, if you put your credit card in that thing, they're gonna own your house, your dog, and your life. Like, don't put your credit card in that."
Yeah. I gotta tell my dad all the time, like, don't click links.
Yes, I got to tell my dad the same thing.
If it ain't you looking up something, and why you clicking on a link? Somebody, I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever.
he be sending links to the family group chat, and then me and my brothers be like, "Nope." We just reply back, "Sorry, we ain't clicking that."
So bad, bro. Speaking of adults,
I love it. Dro sucks.
uh, speaking of adults, an adult animated series based on Brian Michael Bendis' Hours is in the works at Netflix. The series follows two Chicago homicide detectives who work in cases involving superpowers. Do you remember the show on CBS and NBC with Mila Kunis? And it
Yeah,
was set in DC, and they were like managing
damage
superheroes and
control.
stuff like Damage Control, bro. That was a good show,
Yeah,
bro.
they were gonna do one for damage control was DC, right? They were gonna do one
Yeah,
with Marvel, because they talk about them and they showed them. I think in the beginning of one of the Spiderman movies, where they have the
yeah,
same type of team that go in there and they clean up after everything happens. Those are good shows. This show was actually a real live action television show on
yep,
the Sony PlayStation Network television channel that they were trying to do when the PS4 came out. So you
yeah.
can see an entire season of the show. I have no idea if it's on Fandango or bootleg, but there is one season that has been created of this series in real life with real actors, and it was good. I watched it. I subscribed. Like I think they gave us when you bought a PS4, you got like a 3-month trial or it was free or something. But then they broke that down. That was the only show I think that Sony produced for the Sony app, whatever
It was
for
like
the.
two ahead of his time. Like it dropped on the wrong time. Like
It
if it
was
was now and they dropped that shit, it'd probably be a banger.
especially because the boys is about to end.
Exactly.
The boys is about to end. This could have taken that place. You have
Now
cop
it's
shows.
jumping in the Invincible lane now. Now it's an
Yeah,
Invincible.
yeah, and who doesn't love cop shows? So a cop show where now the cops have superpowers. The cops are fighting against people with superpowers. Like what's going on?
So the main guy, he was a superhero. His name was Diamond. That's
Mm.
something I do know. His name was Diamond, and I don't know how he lost his powers, but he lost his powers, and now he's a cop. I don't know about the
The other
partner.
characters. I
Yeah.
I don't remember the show very well. I do remember liking it though, because I remember watching it and trying to tell people, "Yo, on the PlayStation, this is there." So I remember liking it. I don't remember the show. This is now going to be a adult animated series, so it's going to be a cartoon.
So I
Cool.
wonder if they're gonna go as far as Invincible. Probably not. It's gonna be more adult themed. Invincible makes sure they put like crazy blood splatter and gore and fatalities in it.
Right.
Um, and it's kind of like getting hype for that Transformers animated show that's coming out too.
Yeah.
From the
And
guy that made Invincible.
and it's on Netflix, so it's going to get canceled in 2 seasons.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. More superhero stuff for me.
Dro, let's do these last two topics. Let's not do the Crimson Desert topic.
Okay.
We're gonna pause. give you guys an hour of this, and then we'll come right back and do 30 minutes or however long it takes us to do this review, because this Crimson Desert talk is going to be long. Joe and I got a lot to talk about, but I don't want to put it on this episode because we're going long. Let's make this its own episode.
All right.
So the last two topics, since we were talking about Netflix with the powers, Netflix and this is a really good transition with both of what we're talking about. Netflix and Marvel have been discussing doing a subscription bundle. What did I say? Yeah. Netflix and Microsoft are going to do a subscription bundle that will combine Netflix and Xbox Game Pass, because the new owner of, the new person running is trying to find ways to either lower the price of the Game Pass or make it a better value, because $30 for most people is too much money and not worth it. $30 for me is worth it. I play those games all the time. Dro just canceled his. It wasn't worth it for him. So he was like, I could either keep paying $30 for this, I could get Crimson Desert, but I'm not going to do both. There's no point. So he's like, yo, cancel that bad boy, go straight to Crimson Desert, and now he doesn't need to play another game for the rest of his life, because this game takes forever.
You know how I am, bro. I buy a Far Cry. I'm going to play Far Cry all the way till Madden come out. Or I'm going to buy.
And Crimson Desert is going to last until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. And we will talk about that in the next episode, which will be recorded right after this.
Yep.
But do you think that having Netflix bundled with Game Pass will incentivize you to sign up for Game Pass again? Because this is more for you.
Me personally, no. Because right now, do I have ads on Netflix? I had to like stop flexing, because there was a point in time where I'm like, I don't got no ads, I don't got no commercials, everything is premium. I got off the road. I'm like, I gotta budget a little less.
Yeah.
So right now I got Netflix with ads. I don't think my girl not finna let me do that.
But no, listen, Netflix with ads is exactly what Game Pass with Netflix will be. You're not I pay for the $15, $20 Netflix with no ads, because it gives you 4 screens, and my family all uses the same, Netflix, which Netflix, we're all in the same household. Okay. So fuck you. So doing it that way, I would lose the ad freeness, because when you sign up with something else, like Netflix partners with everybody. You could get Netflix with your Verizon. You could get Netflix with your T-Mobile account. You could get Netflix with AT&T. You could get Netflix if you sign up for Hulu, or whatever. Like, you could buy a toothbrush and get 3 months of Netflix. Netflix, you could bundle with everything. But every time you get that free Netflix subscription, it's always the ad one, because that's how they get you in. So somebody like me who's already paying for Game Pass, and they give me Netflix for free, I'm not going to sign up with my email for that Netflix account, because that one's going to have ads. I'll just keep the one I'm already using. But someone like you that doesn't have Game Pass and also has Xbox with ads, this could be beneficial, because I don't know how much Game Pass with ads is, like $8, $10.
So Netflix with ads.
I don't know what I'm saying no more. But yes, that's what I'm saying. Too many damn words.
I hope my Xbox ain't got ads. God.
But yeah, Netflix with ads is what, like $10, $11 or something.
Yeah.
So if you're getting Netflix with ads for $10 and you're getting Xbox Game Pass, which now is $30, technically it's $20 because you're getting Netflix. That's what you were paying before you canceled it. Would you sign back up?
No, because me personally.
Yeah. I'm talking about
it's a bad idea.
I'm talking about you
personally.
personally.
Me personally, like you already said it. Like I'm not going back and forth from game to game.
Like me.
Today I had 30 minutes before Yimbo got home, and I played Crimson Desert, and then I was like, "Well, that's my gaming time for the day."
I saw him on Discord playing Crimson Desert. I'm like, oh shit.
You know what I did? We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it next episode. All right, the last news story, we're gonna end with a sad one. Epic Games has laid off over 1,000 employees and have announced that 3 of the Fortnite modes are going offline permanently. So everybody who's seen these posts on Facebook and social media saying that Fortnite is being canceled or being stopped, that is not true. Fortnite will continue. Your kids will still be able to play Fortnite, but they will not be able to do Rocket Racing, which was the soccer car game.
Yo, that's okay. So Rocket League is Rocket League is the main game. So when I seen Rocket and I seen like the cover, I was like, bro, they finna cancel Rocket League.
No,
They
but
can't do that.
no, but Rocket League partnered with Fortnite to
Yeah,
be
and
to
made a and then no, I know, and they made a little
they made their own
some
version.
Rocket
Yeah.
Racing. But before I seen like the info and I seen Rocket and I seen cancel, I was like, there's no way they just cancel Rocket League because that's an international competition game.
Yeah, that's a
Like
huge
people win
game.
millions of dollars to play that game. Ain't no way they cancel that, but it's the Rocket Racing part.
Then they also canceled Ballistic, which is the first person shooter Call of Duty, multiplayer one that when that was announced, that was the biggest thing since sliced bread.
Yep.
Like it was
Yep.
huge. So that's shocking. My little brother, my son does not like it. He didn't really play that one that much. So I understand. If my son don't like it, it ain't rocking. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the final one is Fantasy Battle Stage, which is not the
Yeah.
Guitar Hero game that you can play by yourself with, the other characters. It's the battle Guitar Hero. So really, you were playing against somebody else, and were both battling. Apparently, nobody was battling each other, but you could still do the regular, Guitar Hero type
Yeah.
game, the the festival tour. You could do that part, and they better do that because last year one of my big Christmas gifts for everybody was that damn guitar. Like I bought the guitar for Fortnite festival, right? So the fact they canceled that kind of sucks. Ballistic kind of sucks. But the
They
thing is,
fired.
yeah,
Oh
they
my god.
they
They
fired a lot,
fired.
over a
What was
thousand
that?
people.
It's a certain guy that they fired though. He's a big deal. I got the screenshot right here.
Yeah,
His name is Vitaly Namushin. I messed that whole name up.
nah,
But it's the guy that created um
Jonesy.
Jonesy. He got fired today.
Yeah, the guy who was there from the beginning. Like Fortnite was not Fortnite that everybody knows today. Fortnite was Save the World, which Save the World comes out next month. I think April 16th or something. They're gonna make it free to play for everybody. That I told my son, I promise him, me and him will play that game together. Cause I've been wanting to play Save the World since the original Fortnite game came out. I believe I bought Fortnite when Fortnite came out, the original. And I played
Yeah,
Save the World because I remember it vividly playing that game. And
I
then
watched it.
right. And then then when they started going multiplayer, for some reason I lost it or I returned the game or I don't know what happened, but I couldn't play Save the World no more. But when Save the World comes back out, me and my son will play. I'll probably stream that. That would be a fun stream. Take me away from Crimson Desert for a little bit. But what was I gonna say? I knew Fortnite was going downhill a little bit. I didn't realize it was monumental. I didn't realize everybody was leaving and they would have to fire 1,000, 2,000 people. But I knew something was wrong when my son was playing Roblox more with his friends. I would ask him, I'm like, Gio, what you up to, bro? I'm playing Roblox with my friends. Well, what about Fortnite? Oh, they don't play that no more. What? What you mean they don't play that no
It's
more?
all the
So,
wave, man. It's all the wave. It come and it go.
uh, but
Different games.
it, my son is 10. He shouldn't be playing
Yeah.
rated teen games, but it is his age range that is the reason for these people leaving. The people are getting fired because of kids like my son and his friends that are choosing to go back to Roblox than to Fortnite, which makes no sense because Fortnite and Roblox are very similar, where you can go into other people's games and stuff. But
Yeah.
also, I like the graphics of Fortnite way
It's
more.
these the streamers is right now for what's happening right now is that Fortnite think they're doing such good promo with all these characters that they dropping. Now they about to do Bugs Bunny and them.
And I'm buying that.
But Roblox still has the streamers on lock. There's no streamers right now that I know that I've seen that are playing Fortnite as much as they're playing Roblox now. So it's just a
I've
it's a
never
fad.
seen.
It's
I
a
didn't.
fad.
I didn't see nobody playing Roblox. I just think it's crazy because it Roblox doesn't need to spend millions of dollars to have Bugs Bunny, to have The Rock, to have
Yeah.
this and that. And that's what's saving them a boatload of money. Fortnite is losing money because they got to pay all of these partnerships. They got to every time somebody buys Bugs Bunny, they got to pay Warner Brothers. Then they got to keep Warner Brothers when you can't even buy Bugs Bunny no more. They still got to pay for to have them in the game in the first place. So they're just
And to think about it, a lot of the characters that have been dropping are characters more that we care about, and not the little kids.
right.
The Simpsons, South Park, WB. the Warner Brothers stuff, like Family Guy, like that's all more our
Yeah,
that's our target. They
yeah,
got the little kids. They gotta do better with that.
but it's been introducing them because my son now knows who Family Guy is. My son knows who
Oh
Will
yeah,
Smith
it's
was.
promotion. But when they dropped Travis Scott, the little kids was going crazy because little kids listen to Travis Scott more than we listen to Drake. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
So when Travis Scott dropped, that was the big thing.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's a come and go. It come and go, bro. Fortnite finna be just like Call of Duty. Call of Duty ain't gonna go nowhere. You know, people might go leave the game and go play something else just for a little bit because they entitled to Call of Duty. That's all it is. Your son like, oh, it's other shit than Fortnite. Let me go play with my friends on this one. That's
I
all it is.
hope I hope he likes more games than just Roblox and Fortnite.
Yeah,
But
bro.
I'm happy I never paid. I probably gave him like $20 in my whole life for Fortnite money. His mom is the one that gives him all the money, so I'm
Yeah.
happy I'm not the one that paid that. I feel bad for everybody who lost their job. I mean, that guy that we just talked about, that was Jonesy, that created Jonesy, been there since the game was the original Save the World until now. That's over 10, 15 years. I don't know how long it's been, but the entire time. And now he just lost his job off a tweet. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
that's grimy. So it sucks to have ended that way, but we're about to just turn
In
it
this
off,
episode,
turn it right back on. We're going to do as long as we could possibly talk about Crimson Desert because we got a lot of freaking things to talk about. So if you want to see that, we're going to do a special one-shot episode of the Unlikely Geeks podcast. One shot, Crimson Desert review. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, everybody, go out there and
say the word.
peace out.